And welcome everybody to round 12 feature matchup here at Grand Prix, Kansas City. On the left we have David Ochoa. On the right we have Conley Woods. Both of these players are apparently X2. In the booth is myself, Ray Punzlan, the Ben Sack, and of course Rashad Miller. Once in a while Rashad Miller's here.
Hi. I'm looking at Commander decks.
So
you have to excuse me.
So it looks like Ochoa is mulliganing. Collingwood has hit a bunch of lands, a Lumigrid, Gargoyle, and another red card. So he's got Mount. I'm trying to work out what that red card is.
I saw he flipped past it too quickly.
Yeah. Conley was in the booth earlier explaining his mulligan techniques. He basically just doesn't.
Yeah.
But he mulligans more than Gerard Fabiano, less than everyone else in the world.
I think if you think you're lucky, I mean, you just don't mulligan because everything's on the top. So,
Lumigrid and
I can't see what that card is. It looked like a Spike Shot Elder, but I can't be sure.
Yeah, I couldn't make it out.
Well, if it's a Spike Shot Elder, it'll be out from turn one, so it's not that.
So just lands on Ochoa's side, Mountain on Conley's side.
So Conley just drew a Molder Beast.
Lots of slow stuff. Ochoa goes
It's
with
Blinding Soul Eater.
a tapper for white Phyrexia mana.
Conley's still with a relatively slow hand. Oh, there.
It looks like it was a Spike Shot Elder.
Yeah. Maybe he's trying to like draw like a 1 toughness creature out of
Maybe. I mean, it really doesn't do anything now.
Ochoa attacks.
Sit there.
Yeah, it's
And
not
also, and if your dinosaurs, the 1 damage is not going to do that much.
Yeah.
You're just
New York replica.
You might also just be waiting until you can play it and activate it.
Yep.
No.
I don't know. But I mean, he lost 2 damage that way. I mean, it's he obviously
No, he only loses 1 damage.
if he plays it on turn 1.
Oh, if he plays it on turn 1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then he loses the first ping on turn 3, so it's, it works out to be 2 damage. I mean, he basically bet that.
If David Ochoa's left at 2 life at the end of this game, it'd be a conversation starter.
I mean, there's a reasonable case for trying to suck a 1 toughness creature out of your opponent, because a card is probably better than 2 damage, though. It looked like Conley didn't really have a lot of things going, so I think I would have played it turn 1, but so it's a New York replica and the Blinding Soul Eater, bringing Conley down to 17, I believe.
and he pings Ochoa at the end of this turn.
Yep.
Now he'll be able to play some of his bigger guys.
Yeah.
We saw.
I think it's Molder Beast. I think he's just drawn land and the Molder Beast since the beginning of the game. Molder Beast comes up.
We might not attack here in case there's a Master's Call or something.
Yep. It looks like this passes the attack. Let's see if we can see what's in Ochoa's hand.
And he plays a Lumigrid.
Yep.
Now, 4/4 flyers for 6 aren't bad.
Not too bad. There's actually a case for not playing too many expensive artifacts in your deck. There's a lot of artifact removal. But
sometimes you have a 4/4 flyer that can be dealt with.
It's far from a terrible card. I've cut it and I've played it before. It really depends on kind of the speed of your decks. I mean, the format's slowed down a lot because of Infect. Not just Infect. I mean, the fact that most decks are kind of half and half. Gremlin Mine onto Conley's Gargoyle.
His Gargoyle, so one of the pieces of not having too many big artifacts.
So I think Webb's in good condition here.
Yeah, he has a tapper, slow down Conley. He has a good clock on his side.
Conley it's just kept him drawing lands. He's got an artifact in his hand. I don't know what that is.
Strider Harness, I believe.
Oh, that one is not good here.
Well, he could equip it to his Spike Shot Goblin and next turn double shoot the Gargoyle.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst. Oh no, it's a Brass Squire. It's
never mind.
That is far worse.
Definitely thought that was a Strider Harness. Well, if he draws a Strider Harness, he can equip it now.
I mean, saving a grand total of 1 mana. So Conley's running out of time here, especially with pretty much nothing in hand. It's 1 damage across. Tapper's online.
And he picks up a Burn the Impure. There you go. We can deal with the Gargoyle now, except there's the Nurak Replica that could save it.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's going to like go on the attacking plane rather than the...
Well, I'm sure he really wants to get that Molder Beast through, but...
Yeah, no, well, I was thinking maybe he'd actually choose to shoot the Blinding...
Soul Eater?
Yeah, Blinding Soul Eater.
Conley's able to shoot twice.
So he put him on a 2-turn clock. Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably the way to go.
3 damage.
So, I'm surprised.
Well, he has to do it now because
yeah, that's right. Because
2 activations.
That's right. Brings back to hand. Buys himself about 2 turns. Oh no, he's got to
replay it.
Replay it right now. So
now Conley has 2 activations to take down Ochoa to 14.
Yep. Really need what's
turn
that?
to slag there.
Oh, turn to sag. That's pretty useful net right now.
This game is becoming manageable.
Okay, so that guy's down.
And now the Squire is going to be able to come
Yeah.
in. There you go. That was the whole purpose of the Squire. One damage here and there.
All of a sudden,
things are looking a little better for Conley.
Yeah, for sure. Can we see what's in? Conley has pretty much nothing in hand, I think, or actually nothing.
And Ochoa are needing threats with bigger than a 2 toughness.
Yeah, it's actually pretty tough now because Blue-White doesn't have a lot to deal with that.
There's very limited things. There's arrests.
It's just a Remember the Fallen, I think. So it's
Light Spellbomb.
Not bad. Get a card out of the deal.
Yeah, trying to dig for something. So
he may just. I was surprised he didn't actually get the New York replica at this point.
Laser Lumigrid.
Maybe he feels there isn't another. I mean, he would need another Burn to Impure or like 3 more red sources in order to get rid of the 4th guy. So.
Yeah. No, I mean, sorry.
I mean, like the Gremlin.
Yeah.
Line.
I don't know.
Get rid of the Squire. Get that guy out of there.
Welcome to round 4 of 8. You have 50 minutes. You may begin.
Molder Beast goes in, and Squire.
Can't block the Squire because he's got. Actually, he only has 2 activations representing. So.
Well, he's representing Play a Mountain for
Yeah.
the 3rd.
He's arranging Conley's lands for him.
I think Conley's going to get the free damage. I think he gets. Whoa.
No, I mean, it may be with. The thing is, if he has the land, I mean, Ochoa is in deep trouble anyway, because it means that he's going to like die. Look, he read him blind.
No mountain.
Look at that.
Good read by
Good
Ochoa.
read. I mean, I think it's a reasonable attack and actually a reasonable block, all things considered, actually, because I think that the 1 damage actually takes Ochoa down to, like, if he has the mountain, dead in 2 turns, basically. So at the end of the other turn, so I think he pretty much had no option there.
Kind of funny that 2 life you're talking about. We're really close to it really mattering.
No, it actually has mattered. I mean, like if he was on 5, he would be dead by Conley's next turn. So Conley really needs something to deal with the Lumindrid or some extra damage. Oh, he draws another Burn the Impure. Wow,
that's how we do it, right?
Yeah, so he didn't need that damage at all.
Always wrong.
Look at that.
Gary Bartlett, if you are in the...
Oh, Shimamir.
Flash.
Shimamir.
Oh my God.
That is amazing. Oh my God.
Does he have to burn the Impure here?
No, well, the thing is, if he burns the Impure, he loses. He just loses next turn. Actually, I think he loses, like, he may...
He has to just kill the cover guard now.
Yeah, he has to kill the hover guard now. No, the Sentinel now.
Yeah,
and then, like, lose his guy, and then it's... then take 2 on the next turn, or 3, depending if he attacks with a Soul Eater. And then he shoots. Okay, so they're kind of at parity, but I'd like to say that if he played a turn 1,
that worked out real well for David there, though.
Yeah.
Lots more turns now. And now
a
the
magnetic
blue
mine?
shrine. No, that's not the blue shrine.
Sorry, I thought it was magnetic mine. I was like, I didn't know what the hell was going
It's
on.
Conley Woods. You're like, yep.
It's possible. I wouldn't put it past him if he had enough artifact removal or something.
Life total standing 5-4.
I think Conley's slightly ahead here because this blue shrine's gonna kick in. Oh, what's
Untamed
up?
Might there.
Untamed Might? No, not quite useful there.
Would have been nice with Spike Shock.
Yep.
Elder.
I think he's tempted to crack it right now. Nope, just gonna... Oh, the
Just
Infuser.
And Vildelkin Infuser.
I
Maybe
mean, he wants to power up the shrine, perhaps?
doesn't do much here other than
Oh, it's Alpha, it's a little dinosaur coming his way.
not a little dinosaur now.
Well, in terms of dinosaurs, it's a medium size. They're bigger dinosaurs.
It's true. No, it's no quilled slagworm. I think Conley's probably going to crack the shrine his next turn. There's no... Oh, Spire.
No, 5/5
Yeah.
defender.
5/5, no,
3/5,
3/5 and
defender.
5/5. He's +2/+2 and can attack, I think, if he's
Draws
Metacraft.
a
What do you draw? Oh, another turn to slag.
another turn to slag.
That is
Slag.
huge, actually. So, I think I would peek 3 cards on the shrine right now.
Well, I think you want to declare your attackers before you sack that in case, your Molder Slug gets through, which you probably won't, so. Don't you want to save it for 3 damage, or is it 2 damage? You want to save it for 2 damage?
What do the...
The pump your Molder Slug?
Molder Chambler.
I don't
or
think...
Molder
Beast?
Molder Beast.
We've all said the wrong answer for back.
I don't think it makes that much difference at this point. I think he's just trying to force him to block. He just wants to get a little bit more information about the situation. He's going to tap the Molder.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
So he's going to
well, the thing is, the Molder Beast trades here.
But it has trample.
Yeah, and he has the.
No, but he has a lot of toughness. I mean, he has like 9 toughness. So
Yeah, he has 9 toughness right now. The Molder Beast is
7.
going to be a 7. It's
So
going
it's
to go
just-
to 9.
So he's not going to get any damage through. I think that
I think that's a trade that Conley takes, though. 2 for 1.
it doesn't 2 for 1. It only kills 1 guy. It's only 7 power versus 9.
But he has the
toughness.
Untamed Might in hand, right?
Oh, and he does have the
He has
Untamed.
an Untamed Might. He also has that. Now it's 9 power.
It's a Malara's Keeper is a Golem Artisan and a land, I believe.
Golem Artisan.
Okay, so I think he just attacks here and then Untamed Might. Probably plays a land. And then
Yeah, Untamed Might actually
Has to
saves
block.
this guy.
Yeah, he actually might even
I think he
kills him.
him.
Yeah, it's 7. Yeah, it kills him unless Ochoa has something, anything.
Let's see what a
Oh, the Ochoa's thicky of double blocking here.
He has to double block.
No, single block. Okay, mate. And that's it, I believe, unless Ochoa has something like a soul parry. Nope.
All right, game 1 goes to Conley.
Conley got himself out of it and then back in it. He just kind of drew better after the stalemate.
But Gaming Etc. would also like to remind you before this next game starts to blame Kibler. GamingEtc.com has all your Blame Kibler merchandise from monster binders and t-shirts. Join their Facebook group on tinyurl.com/blamekibler and you can join other people blaming Kibler for various things. And if you want to save any amount of money, 10% I mean, go use the GG's live code at the end of your purchase at GamingEtc.com.
Maybe Kibler told Conley to not play the turn 1
Turn 1 Spike
turn 1
Shot
Spike Shot Elder, so we can blame him for that.
It was really close to mattering, but then...
I mean, I do believe it actually mattered. I think that Ochoa had the only reason why he was able to actually get a little bit back into it is because he didn't play turn 1. That being said, I mean, if Ochoa actually had an important 1-drop, it could have been the right call. So it's not saying that it was 100% wrong. It's just, as it turns out, the way it played out, it probably gave him a shot to get back in.
I'm still a little surprised that David Ochoa chose to tap the Alpha Thrynax instead of the Motor Beast.
Well, the thing is, if he taps the because it's a 3/5, so if he taps the Molder Beast, the 6/5 on board actually doesn't trade with anything because he only has full power. So he has no way of he has to get a creature off the board. So if he doesn't think he actually has the Untamed Might, it's a better tap because he'll get if he attacks with the Molder Beast, he'll trade with the Spire whatever that Spire Beast or whatever that card is.
But doesn't he have to think that he's going to take some damage from that Molder Beast attack?
I think as long as he doesn't die, he doesn't care. I think he wants to make sure because he can always tap if he doesn't die, then now the Soul Eater basically taps the Tyrannax next turn. So I think.
Oh no, but that was in response to the turn slag. So
yeah,
that Soul Eater was going to be gone.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Maybe he's hoping Conley just misses the trigger.
But also by if he. Yeah, I guess he has to.
I think his plan was to try to get the Molder Beast off the board. Yeah. And he wasn't going to be able to get the Thrynax off the board.
Yeah, I would tend to agree with that much. So we didn't really get a chance to see what they were sideboarding in.
I saw Conley's sideboard. He was flipping through it. He had to go for the throw at the top of it. So that obviously didn't make the cut.
Well, he has to splash back for that one, which is fine.
It's fine, but
I mean, splashing is a little tough in this format. Actually, you think you can do it more often, like because of all the artifacts. But actually, I think there's a lot of time-based cards. Like you need to be able to cast it on certain turns, and their window is actually pretty small. Well, even though the format's a little slow.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't main deck it. I was thinking, in some sideboard situations, you needed some extra removal, like there was something you just had to get rid of for some reason.
I'm surprised Conley didn't main deck it. He's a pretty greedy person.
Yeah, he's pretty greedy.
It's only one.
He's probably got some other third color that he's splashing for.
Conley takes a lot of beats about being greedy, but I mean he does what works for him, and he's been pretty successful with it.
Spellskite in his hand.
Spellskite, no mountains. He actually has
an Elder again.
Yeah.
He's probably going to keep.
Oh, he's keeping Conley and the Never Mulligans.
Except when. Gerard would keep the hand.
I would probably mulligan this hand, but it's
this hand gives your.
He's got a Untamed Might, Forest, an Elder. This hand's not doing anything, but I guess he's not that slow. He just drew a Sabletooth Golem. Let's see, what does Ochoa have? Nothing huge.
He drew an island for his turn. And
okay. Looks like Ochoa doesn't have anything going either. More forests.
And one more forest, so he'll be able to play his Golem Artisan next time.
Yeah.
Mir Smith for David Ochoa.
I think this is not a great matchup for Ochoa. It looks like he doesn't have
the aggressive blue-white.
Yeah. Oh, Argent Sphinx.
Oh.
Argent Sphinx is.
Well, that changes things a little bit here.
Does allow for a pretty quick block. But that being said, he has the Artisan, so the Artisan actually next turn, he'll take one hit and then be able to protect against it. Yeah. So it's not. He also can just put up the Spellskite and pump it once. So I don't think it's.
It's no longer an issue.
It's not a huge problem at the moment, but I mean, Argent Sphinx has a way of sticking around and causing a lot of pain later.
So Conley's going to take 4 right there off the Argent Sphinx.
Edgar Flores is dominating all forms of tournaments at the moment. It's pretty crazy. He's undefeated.
Is he still undefeated?
Yeah, sure. He's 11-0. It's pretty much if he wins one more round, he's pretty much a lock.
Lanes for Ochoa there. And Fuser.
Oops, look at all these forests and all these red cards. I mean, I'm not saying that mulliganing is you mulligan all the time, but
he has a goblin. He has a Golem Artisan.
He has a Golem Artisan.
He's in this game. He has one of the better creatures that any amount of land, no matter what color it is, can cause issues. Now, have we seen any cards from David Ochoa that that putting charge counters on would actually he'd benefit from.
Put charge counters on? I haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, we didn't see that. I don't believe we saw anything yet.
He has ways of taking them off with Gremlin Mine.
Conley goes with the 4-2 instead of paying for Rexian mana for this 5-4 Trampler.
I think they're pretty equal at this point against this board, because the Infuser doesn't trade with either of them. He's not going to block with the Sphinx, so I think that's also. I think it's a pretty reasonable one. Okay, so another Living Grid Gargoyle. Still no mountain. He drew an. Did he draw another Pterodon? Oh no, he drew a shrine. He may play the shrine just to try and get that mountain, but it's a pretty slow grind. And Conley is already on 12, and
Golem Artist is probably just going to be doing some work.
yeah, I think
that's the plan.
I'm pretty sure he's just going to pass here, play nothing, hope to draw.
Yeah, just try not to die to 2 4/4 flyers.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't attack, he basically can make it fly and pump once. He actually can. He has the Untamed Might, so he actually has a. He may be able to kill something if he really wants to. Or you can trade with the Saber-Tooth Golem. That means it dies because he doesn't have red for first strike.
Yeah, that's probably going to sting a little.
Pretty much, if Ochoa has anything, this is going to be a bad turn for Conley.
He drew a Pristine Talisman, was it?
Yeah, that doesn't do anything too much.
Oh, that turns on Metalcraft. Almost. No.
Oh, yes, it does now.
With the Mirror Smith, it turns on Metalcraft.
So the Argent Sphinx is. Well, I don't know why you wouldn't tap the.
The Pristine Talisman.
Oh no, he can't. He can't because it triggers on.
Oh, okay.
On casting, not coming into play. So. Oh, no attack. Still no mountain. Yeah. Conley could just play the. Could he?
I don't know if you could really play it then. Just
if he has 4 and then he can jump it. I don't think that works.
There's 2 mana. This is going to be.
It's going to be a shrine. It's going to be blue shrine.
Blue shrine.
This looks like
I don't know why he's got blue shrine in his deck. This doesn't really seem like blue shrine on an off-color deck. I think it's only really good on turn 2, and it goes down so fast.
Yeah, just to cycle it, you just draw the card, or you.
I mean, it kind of matters if you have bombs. I mean, obviously its value goes up if you're actually looking for something.
Yeah,
but
I guess it's more likely you'll just get the card out of it.
He's dinosaurs. I mean, dinosaurs. I don't know if this is the right card for him. I mean, it's almost you almost could argue that an extra land, in this case, a mountain would be great. So he's attacking with the 4/4 power guys. He can't really do anything about Argent Sphinx, so I think he's just going to trade this guy. Trade the Saber-Tooth Golem. This takes 4, it goes to 8. I think Conley will take that. Ochoa is still nothing. Next turn. Once that mountain comes online, it's going to be a bit troublesome.
Well, it needs multiple mountains.
Yeah, I don't know that 1 mountain's.
He needs 2 mountains.
Yeah, well, actually, when he had the Saber-Tooth Golem, 1 mountain was good, but now it's. Oh, jeez. Remember the Fallen. So
and the ability to replay the Gargoyle.
So it's not over by a long shot, but it's still much
that good.
Yeah. Ooh, I wonder why he's not playing the.
He wants to get the mirror.
Oh, he doesn't want to tap out. I think the key. I think the key is he doesn't want to lose his Argent Sphinx. He drew the mountain finally. So, but he's still really not much going on there. He's got Untamed Might. Actually, if he draws, so he can play the Elder. Doesn't do anything, but it also means that if he draws another mountain, the all the Mirror Spirits good work is going to be going down there. I mean, you might as well just always place a Pteranodon. Takes 2.
Go to the 6.
That is
This is a mountain. I don't know why he. does that.
Oh,
No,
he's
he wants to
gonna
make
use
it.
the mana.
He wants to make his guy fly,
Yeah.
in case, like.
Yeah, but he can use the mountain and the forest to do that.
Sure. Sometimes it's actually good to use the thing you might like. You might try and lull your opponent into a false insecurity if you do have a red spell.
Yeah, I can see that.
Like, you're not going to use
Like,
it.
he's not going to use the mountain, so it's like, oh, he's got no red spells. But now, actually, he does have like, something that's relevant. So,
Right. Origin Sphinx is going to...
yeah, I mean, this is a tough kind of situation for Conley because he basically has to throw away Spellskite in this situation. I mean, I don't disagree with actually throwing it because I don't think the 2 life is going to help him that much at the moment. And he needed to get that guy out, the dinosaur out there, so he can actually start.
The Spellskite's at the point where you can't even use its ability.
Yeah,
almost.
but it still actually for 4 mana it still does block the Argent Sphinx.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, no reason Ochoa shouldn't attack because he has plenty of mana to blink out the Argent Sphinx.
Let's see if any... Oh, it goes on the 5/4.
Blinks. Yep. Conley's more than happy to trade with that guy, or to try and trade with him.
6 mana for Living Drake.
Yep.
So now Conley will have lots of mana now to use his Golem Artisan.
He did
Doesn't
not
draw the mountain.
He needs that mountain. He did not draw
Draws
it, but
the
he
Burn
drew Burn Impure, and I think a Deathwood Cobra. I'm pretty sure he doesn't play the. The Cobra actually represents also a way of getting rid of like one of the guys. What did he draw this turn? Let's see.
So which one does he keep? And
He keeps the
Burn the Impure.
Burn the Impure. I think he feels he needs to start dealing with that that Mirrorsmith. Oh, so he drew a Draw Stripper. Oh, this is
right. So
this felt. I think he needed to get some more creatures out.
now Conley's exposed to 4 damage. Let's see. Does he have enough blockers to block everyone?
Well, the thing is, if he can, he can actually make 2 things fly. He actually might just die here, because if he makes the Mirrorsmith fly and then like alpha him, he actually he's just dead.
But he doesn't.
I'm not sure exactly why you wouldn't. Mirrorsmith has pretty much got all the value he needs to get. That's strange to me.
Yeah, that didn't make sense right there.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely would have flight Spellbomb there, and I mean, like,
And just win, right?
I think so.
Because he can't use Spellskite since that's 2 lives too. Also,
Yeah, no, I think he gave him an extra turn.
there's another Lumen Grid. Conley draws his own. But is that what he needs?
No,
That's the question.
I think it's pretty much over now because like the Mirrorsmith is now representing too many. The Mirrors representing way too many, like 1 piece of damage. But now it's like kind of like Ochoa is now in a situation where he's. I mean, he still has lethal, but he's now exposed to more mana, so he's like worried about more things. Yeah, see,
And Conley
like,
picks it up there.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Ochoa gave him extra turn for not no reason, but probably he was. I think the risk was pretty low. There's only 2 green exposed.
2 green. What can you do with 2 green that would have? I guess like
Corrosive Gale, but then he couldn't jump the guy.
Yeah.
The thing is, Conley needed to jump his guy, and at that point, he has no mana. And then the only thing really that saves him, there is nothing that saves him. All the Phyrexian mana stuff takes 2 damage, and that's the amount of damage that Mirrorsmith would have done. So,
and so Conley's not mulliganing there also was kind of big.
yeah, I mean,
Just
let that be
all green. Wasn't able to play his turn slag. Spike Shot Elder didn't do anything.
like I let that be a lesson to all you kids out there. You know.
Really think about mulliganing.
Yeah, that's right.
Just look at your hand and play out a few turns in your head.
Yeah. I think mulliganing is pretty much one of the last places I feel that a lot of pros differentiate their skill like
Yeah.
significantly from like the regular players. I think you have a look at like how kind of like the good players and the great players like differ, and it has a lot to do with their mulligan decisions. I mean, there's a lot of players out there. I mean, to be perfectly honest, myself included, that kind of, as long as you have a mix of spells and land, you know,
Like,
it's pretty
just
much just keep. But I've seen some like, you know, like 4 spell, 3 land ones, and castable spells. So they just knew the matchup was kind of like such that those spells weren't going to be relevant.
Yeah, if you have spells that don't matter in the matchup, and you're, even though it's a good mix, you're like, sometimes it's tough to mulligan in a way. 'Cause
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like,
Beginning at 1 p.m.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
And
in
then
the
you
round.
peek, and you know.
Yeah, you take a peek. You're like, I should have kept, or I'm a genius.
Every time you get like positively reinforced, like from a bad mulligan decision, you do feel like a genius, and it's just bad reinforcement. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm the greediest mulliganer as well. Probably not as bad as Gerard or Conley, but I'm pretty greedy.
My mulliganing, I guess, I don't know. I feel like I should mulligan more. I'm a little greedy.
I think everyone is a little greedy. I mean, mulliganing is like just a pretty negative experience. I mean,
It's not fun at all. Especially when I'm like, if I just draw this hand just seems super good. If I don't, I have no chance.
I think you've got to look at the opening hands in terms of virtual mulligans, and you look at the cards that are not going to be relevant, and if they're not going to be relevant at all, they're basically like, you know, X card less hand. Like, if you're never going to cast it, or it's never going to be relevant, you just got to stop.
Keep by Ochoa. I believe Conley would draw here. It's
Did
probably
he?
drawing it because I think Ochoa already kept.
Yeah, I guess so. And Conley's on the play. His deck seems like so Conley made him draw. Okay. Conley's deck's kind of slow. I don't know if I'd make him draw in this deck, but
Well, he
I mean,
made him play, right?
you made him
Yeah,
play.
he
You
made
made
him
him
play.
play.
Made him play.
No, I would have, just because you're so many 5 and 6 cost creatures. Oh, look at that blue shrine right on time.
Perfect timing when Conley's spells start to come out.
That's my problem with the splashed blue shrine.
Ochoa has a force worship in his hand.
Okay.
No, Ochoa's on the mana problem side this time.
Yeah.
Well, Conley doesn't have a 5th.
Not only doesn't have a 5th, doesn't have a second mountain for his turn to slag. Ochoa is just going to get mono white gargoyle deck. Oh, there it
There
is.
you go, perfect timing. He knew it was happening.
I'm pretty sure he should slag that right
Yeah.
now. He doesn't like he doesn't want to give him a chance to draw the island to save it.
I guess.
No, I mean this is fine. The draw stripper is not really. I mean, it's pretty much a gray ogre in this situation. Yeah. Nope.
And there you go. See ya.
Ochoa is just reading him. Like, it's like, nope, no trick. I
I
mean,
mean,
he
I don't
actually,
care if he used a trick either. It's like, okay, nice trick.
I mean, he actually did have a
Untamed Might.
untamed might, but like he will really need to get up.
It could be a good
Gargoyle.
setup, though.
It's true. It's true.
Commanders 6 and
So he drew another mountain.
Commander number 7 are ready to begin. Please make your way to the front of the stage. Once again,
So,
Commanders number 6 and Commander number 7
So
are ready to begin.
he's got a golem artisan again, and the
And a saber
saber-tooth golem.
golem and a Molder Beast. So lots of options over here for Conley.
So saber-tooth golem. I think his plan is to basically combination of golem artisan and saber-tooth golem to try and like push through damage. Blinding Soul Eater.
Makes a token.
Card's very good against the dinosaur deck. Actually, probably
Conley draws
one of the best
first.
commons in the in New Phyrexia. What's happening here? It's a probably golem artisan.
And yep,
Yeah.
Golem it is.
Probably just wants to Oh yes, turn 8 shrine.
That's exactly when you want it, right?
This guy's pretty much on a stalemate. I mean, I wouldn't say it's. There's still probably some action on both sides. I mean, obviously the Golden Artisan is probably going to be a little troublesome for
Ochoa. We haven't
Ochoa.
seen much of removal from Ochoa.
Ochoa. Really hasn't. Like, we've seen the same cards each game, so I wonder if I'm not sure if. So I think that guy is plus. He's 5'7", non-defender.
Yeah, 5'7" non-defender now, and Conley's just going to take it.
In some ways, I would almost block with the Pteranodon and the Draw Stripper, forcing him to basically kind of like.
But then he gets to take back the
Yeah, if he takes
Force
gets
Worship.
Sure, but
And you have 2 less guys. I don't know how. Because Conley could wait a turn and like save his use his Untamed Might if he
yeah,
wanted.
that's
or,
true.
So Ochoa has some plan here because he's going to bounce the Artisan now.
I think he's trying to just buy a little bit of time for himself because he knows his next attack will be pretty bad. Oh, so they're talking about something. Oh no, they're just asking about how many cards in hand. I think I don't know what's happening here.
Can I
No.
bounce it, please?
Yes, he bounces it. Oh,
Alright.
okay, that makes sense. Basically, rebuys his boomerang. He draws a Burn the Impure, which is actually very, very useful against the Blinding Soul Eater. I think I would get rid of that right now while the New York replica is in his hand.
Let's see. 4-2 gets tapped. Imagine.
Look at that. Hill Giant artifact attacks.
I've played some Hill Giant artifacts.
Hill Giants are a lot better now in this new format, actually. I mean, just relatively. Actually, like, creatures without Infector got a little better because there's a lot of friction mana costs getting paid. Like, it's just much harder to beat down in general.
So Golem Artisan comes back into replay. Burn the Impure, like you said, and just had to destroy the tapper. It was going to be really, really annoying for dinosaurs.
Yeah, so I mean, these Remember the Fallen are really taking a toll on Conley. I mean, like, I think he's okay for the moment, but they're going to have some real troubles later. Like, if Ochoa, who's on 17, so he's got quite a lot of life, just, keeps things slowed down. Though Untamed Might has a chance in combination with the Golem Artisan trample ability.
Alright, so the 4/4 flyer pops out another mirror token, be a Mirror Smith.
So Conley drew a green card. What is that? Can anyone? No, there's Untamed Might.
I can't tell what it is.
It's cast.
Is
Oh,
it
it's a
Triumph?
spider. It's
Oh,
a spider. Oh no, what is it? I do not know that card. Why?
It is the one that makes the golem?
Oh, it's
Is it? No, I don't even know what it is.
I mean, looks like
Or
they're going
now-
for a token.
Maybe our viewers out there can tell us what that
Which
card
golem? Vital Splicer.
is. Vital Splicer.
So.
But where's this? Oh, there's
does it regenerate? Is that what it does?
Yeah, regenerates targets.
Yeah. So that's actually really really awesome. I mean, the Golem Artisan actually can regenerate now.
It's a lot of golems, actually. This is a pretty sweet golem.
I think he already has Artisan and
Yeah,
this
Artisan's a
golem.
little off the screen right now. You
Yeah.
guys can't see it. It's to the left of the 4/2.
Oh, Sabertooth Golem's a golem.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm used to golems being 3/3. Though actually in a draft the other week I had the infected blighted Colossus, who's also a golem, getting flying from Wing Splicer.
Is that how you won? You're
It is how I
"Hey,
won."
let's fly." Did he try to block? You didn't tell him to fly. You just try to block. You're like, point a little bit. There you go.
It was on Magic Online, so.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Conley's ramping up 3 now on the Shrine.
Yep. Okay, it's time.
3 is the number.
It's time to half like 3/4
That
impulse.
was a good one.
It was.
Turn to slag, and then he gets rid of 2 lands.
2 lands. Okay, so I think the turn to slag now is he tapped out? No, he's got a plains down the bottom. So turn to slag is actually not that fantastic because all it does is force him to bounce it.
There's also a Mirror Smith on the table. I believe we can't see right now. I don't think it died at any point.
No.
So it's off screen for.
There's a lot of permanents on the table.
For the Star City Games Invitational Qualifier is now closed. The tournament will begin momentarily. Registration for the Star City Games Invitational Qualifier is now closed.
So, he's bouncing the Golem Artisan, I believe.
He's not going to bounce the token? Or is there a reason? Oh, the Artisan.
Yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable because of the regeneration is actually going to cause. Actually, I don't know.
Because Ochoa could fly.
Oh, is he just going to try and fly through this game? So he has 9. He needs 1 more damage, and he may even have an overlap. Nope. So he hits the 9, putting Conley to 1.
He just Conley instantly clicks his life down. He's like, and 1.
So now
Draws a Burn the Impure. He has a turn to slag.
So he has a turn to slag. So now Conley's on 1.
Yeah, he has to be very careful now.
Yeah, and there's a lot of 1/1s out there. I think it's possible that he just needs to kill the Misfits right now because like an overlap is so terrible for him. Oh, Shimamir, like this is. I think that might be it.
Is this it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 3 more attack. Yep. Looks like it's over. Wow.
So it's 5 guys, 2, 4, 6, 8. I think.
Right, there's 5 guys there. And
That being said, yeah, I think that Ochoa
like
just has the alpha here. Pristine Talisman just in case to make another 1/1.
Yeah, he's gonna send his Mirror Smith in. So.
Yeah. So David Ochoa wins.
He advances to X2. Conley falls to X3. So.
I think
That is the end of the first draft.
Yeah. That was.
This game felt really close. Like I feel like it could have gone both ways somehow.
No, I definitely agree. I mean, I have a feeling that Conley probably needed to deal with that Mirror Smith a bit earlier than he did. I mean, he didn't actually.